What is game development? Well, to be honest, I'm about to find out as I make my very first serious game with my amateur coding experience and also amateur Unity experience. This is gonna be fun.
Part 1. The waiting.
Nobody mentioned there'll be so much waiting when you first load Unity, especially when you have the skills of a toddler trying to make a game. First of all, I had to wait for the Steam to load, and then I had to wait for the free assets I downloaded to install, because I'm not building stuff from scratch, to be honest. I'm trying to make a game. I'm not trying to make a AAA game. Just trying to make something playable, so wherever I can, I'm going to use free assets. And then I had to wait for the package to install. There was just a lot of waiting.
Part 2. First look.
When I first loaded my assets, I had this pink thing going on. Well, I watched Bobby once and now everything turns pink. It's like having the Midas touch, but instead of everything turning to gold, it turns to pink. Cause Bobby, pink. Anyway, luckily that was easy to fix. I played around with the plane for a bit and then I added green boxes, loaded in my character, also a free asset by the way. Shout out to Polypizza. Part 3, movement. Now I had to code movement. Well, let's say it didn't start out great, to be honest. An easy fix, we had moving again. Movement. Whatever. And then, what is a game without jumping, right? I added jumping. I tried coding the camera myself, but it was looking a bit too jumpy, like an excited kangaroo. So I stole the camera code from another asset I got, kinematic character controller. That was at least looking better. Part 4, animations. I thought coding would be the hardest part of this journey, but animations, a totally different ballgame. I got the movement animation, of sorts, which was the same animation on all four sides. To be honest, it didn't look that great. I added jumping animation, still wasn't looking great. I tried adding a ledge grab mechanic, didn't go as planned. Had to scratch that idea. You won't be able to ledge grab in this game. I know you were excited about that, but then sorry. Part 5, remodeling. The free models looked good and all, but they weren't in line with what I wanted. So I went into Blender to remodel the character. Blender, the 3D modeling software that I don't know. Well, I've played with Blender before, but then, to be honest, I can't say I have experience in Blender. But after playing with it for a bit, I had finally something that looked decent, because I'm a modeling god. Yeah, I just watched a couple of tutorials. I even got excited that I textured the whole thing. It looked different, but then at least it looked decent. Now I transferred everything into Unity, and yeah, I loved what I did. Like from the character that I first had to the new character, it just looked better. Part 6, animations 2. Now I had to add new animations to better suit the new model, right? It's only right that I did that. Now, if I thought modeling was hard in Blender, animations was even harder, so I didn't even bother to get into animation in Blender. I just straight up went to, Mixamo, the free animation website, and I got some decent animations, to be honest. Now, after, fiddling with everything, I don't even know if that's a word, I had something that looked, yeah, like overall better than what I first had. Now, I even got so excited that I added a sprint mechanic, but then instead of sprinting, you fly. What? Crazy. Anyway, so I added that. And then I got a bit too confident. I tried adding crouching and didn't turn out as planned. I will still get back to that crouching mechanic, but as for now, we'll move without crouching. I know what you're wondering. What's this game about? Why am I even doing this? Well, I was playing Journey this other day and I realized how good that game was. And then I just realized, hey, why don't I make an adventure game similar to that, but then not really? So here we are, Journey 2.0.